Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MRKR. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Quite the eventful day today, not only from the price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume and well above average volume on the day. So a lot of eyeballs on this one. So let's map out some areas of support and resistance going into Monday. First key level of support that stands out is right down here around $6.35, which during the final 30 minutes of the day, things were looking very shaky. I mean, the price at one point, had worked its way all the way down there, which was a pretty clear-cut breakdown. But to give credit where credit's due, the price was able to bounce back upwards and then close essentially right at that area. So therefore, I'm still going to consider 635 an area of support. I realize that the price did close at 633, but remember, supports resistance levels are not exact specific prices. There is a range element associated with it. And in my opinion, within 2 cents of 635 is still considered within that, the range of the support. So therefore, this is going to be an area, or I'm still going to consider that a level of support. And that also factors in an interesting scenario because with the, the formation of that candle in the world of candlesticks, we would call that a hammer candle. And then you have this hammer candle forming with some good solid volume. It wouldn't be shocking to see some sort of bounce. Now, don't get me wrong, and I really wish I could say trading was this easy. Just because you had all these dynamics working together does not mean that for sure the price is bouncing next week. Now, would it be shocking to see some sort of bounce? No, that would not be shocking at all, but myself nor anyone else can sit here and say that for sure a bounce is going to happen because, again, level or, guarantees like that just don't exist. Now, as far as if the 635 mark cannot hold, the next level of support would be down there at 615. Nothing fancy or complicated behind that other than the fact of that's just simply where the bleeding stopped during that final 30 minutes and from where the bounce actually occurred. Now, in the event this is the start of something bigger and the bounce does occur, let's talk about a couple areas of resistance. Initial of resistance to keep an eye on, going to be right here at the $6.70 mark if the price can push through that level. Next key area then after that would be right up there around the $7.25 mark. So, there's definitely some room for this one to get bouncing if it can get bouncing. And, especially this price range and the amount that was beat down and the rate at which it was beat down pretty quickly. These sorts of stocks, have a track record of, producing some pretty interesting snapback type bounces. So we'll see if something like that can occur or not next week. I know I'll be watching. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.